If you've ever noticed that your PMDD is worse when your digestion is off, more bloating, more anxiety, more brain fog, more intrusive thoughts, there actually might be a connection, and that connection might be your gut. In this video, I will show you the gut and PMDD connection and practical ways to support your gut and your mood. When people hear gut health, they usually just think about their digestion, but your gut health can impact your mood, your physical health, as well as your digestion. Let's start with the basic. Your gut, also known as your gastrointestinal tract, is a long tube that runs from your mouth all the way to your anus. The primary function of your gut is break down and absorb nutrients from the food that you eat, ensure a healthy balance of bacteria that's living in your gut, that's called your gut microbiome, ensure the integrity of your gut lining, and maintain a healthy communication between your gut and your brain. When we talk about PMDD and gut health, we're really talking about how your gut and your brain are constantly chatting with one another. Scientists call this the gut and brain axis, and there are three main ways this conversation happens. First, there is the nerve pathway. Your gut has its own second brain, and it sends messages up to your brain through this big nerve called the vagus nerve. If your gut is irritated or inflamed, those signals can quickly influence your mood, cravings, or how calm or tense you feel. Second, there is the immune and barrier pathway. This is your gut lining, your blood barrier, and these act like a security guard, trying to prevent things that shouldn't enter your bloodstream entering. So when your gut microbiome is out of balance, those doors get leaky, meaning more inflammation could get through and impact your overall body. And that's often linked to brain fog, low mood, and pain. Third, there's a hormone and stress pathway. Your gut talks to your stress system, the HPA axis, which controls cortisol and other stress hormones. Changes in your gut bacteria can make the stress system more reactive, which can show up as anxiety, poor sleep, and emotional sensitivity, especially in your luteal phase. So if the gut isn't doing the job well, breaking down food, keeping the lining in good shape, and hosting a healthy gut microbiome, it doesn't just show up as gas, constipation, bloating. It can show up as mood changes, fatigue, and more severe psychological symptoms. Before we get into the practical support, I just want to add this quick disclaimer. This video is designed to help support your journey with PMDD. If you're experiencing really severe intrusive thoughts, please seek one-on-one support. So if you live with PMDD and gut issues, here are 3 things to bring in and 3 things to pull back on. Pair 1, fiber in, ultra processed out. We know high fiber, plant-rich diets are linked to lower inflammation and better hormone and gut health, while highly processed diets are linked to more inflammation and more severe premenstrual symptoms. So in the inside, think more beans, lentils, legumes, cooked veg and fruit to help feed your microbiome and release excess estrogen. On the pull back side, I'm talking about the ultra processed packaged stuff that are full of refined starches, refined sugars, and seed oils. These are associated with gut dysbiosis, which means that it messes up your gut balance, and chronic low-grade inflammation. You don't have to be perfect, it's just about making small shifts to better support your body. Second pair, targeted herbs in, alcohols pull back on, especially if there's a histamine component of your PMDD. I'll talk more about histamines in a future video. So when we're looking at herbs, we want to focus on inflammation and nervous system herbs that will help support the gut function, help calm the nervous system, and help modulate inflammation. So if you want to make it really easy, try adding herbs like turmeric, ginger, garlic into your diet, as well as gut healing herbs like chamomile or calendula. On the other side, alcohol irritates your gut, increases permeability, and alters your microbiome and increases inflammation. There's also a direct influence on your liver, which is needed for estrogen and histamine clearance. Our third pair, nervous system care in, smoking, wired and tired stimulants pull back on. As mentioned, your brain and gut are in constant communication via the vagus nerve, and chronic stress can change how your gut works. So bringing simple, repeatable nervous system practices such as slow breathing, gentle walking, yoga will help to calm down your gut and help regulate your body a bit more. On the pull back side, we've got smoking and other stimulants. So things you often use in high stress situations like sugar, coffee, Red Bull. These has been associated with worse premenstrual symptoms. With things like caffeine, you don't have to quit it completely. It's more about limiting it and timing it and really thinking about when's the best time of day to implement coffee or caffeine into your lifestyle. If you love coffee and it's part of your ritual, try to have it 2 hours after you wake up and not too late in the day. This allows the effects of coffee to eliminate out of your system and not disrupt your sleep-wake cycle. I'm gonna give an extra bonus here. So you wanna look at your plate as a plant-rich anti-inflammatory plate. Pull back on high sugar and too much salt. Studies show that a Western-style diet, refined grains and saturated fats are associated with more severe PMS. So we want to flip that. We want to build meals around colourful fruit and veg and whole grains, quality protein, so grass-fed beef or organic chicken. And also including oils like olive oil and nuts and seeds, as well as like oily fish, to help calm inflammation and stabilize your blood sugar. What I would avoid as a daily habit is lots of high sugar foods and drinks, especially in your luteal phase. These constant spikes can really affect your body when you have PMDD, causing mood swings, cravings, and fatigue a lot worse. So when you notice that your gut feels a bit off and your PMDD symptoms are getting worse, it's not because you're imagining it, there really is a connection. You don't have to change everything at once. Just pick 1 or 2 things and see how that works over your next 2 to 3 cycles. Keep a simple log and see what shifts for you.